You got it!
Why did Aemond attack Aegon? Today we're diving deep into one of the most gripping and mysterious moments from House of the Dragon, the Battle of Rook's Rest. This clash not only shapes the fate of the Targaryen dynasty, but also raises a burning question. Why did Aemond Targaryen do what he did? Why did he not immediately help his brother Aegon? And what drove him to attack both Aegon and Rhaenys? As we explore Aemond's actions, we'll uncover the layers of ambition, strategy, and perhaps even betrayal that defines this crucial battle. Was Aemond's hesitation part of a master plan? Or was there something more sinister at play? Stick with us to find out. And guys, hit that thumbs up button one time for RIP Rhaenys. The dance of the dragons has begun. Dragons are fighting dragons. Vhagar, the biggest dragon in Westeros, has already destroyed 3 dragons. Luke and Arax, Rhaenys and Meleys, and now Aegon and Sunfire. We know the dance of the dragon is a battle for the throne. Aegon versus Rhaenyra. Both of them with a claim. Rhaenyra being Viserys' chosen heir, but Aegon being his firstborn son. But that's when Aemond Targaryen comes into the picture. Aemond is the second son of Viserys, younger sibling to both Rhaenyra and Aegon. So he has no path to the Iron Throne, except what happens if Aegon dies. We know last episode Aegon lost his heir, and now Aegon himself is incapacitated by Aemond. That's a potential reason as to why Aemond could attack Aegon. That would place him on the Iron Throne. Now let's dive into the first confusing puzzle of the action. When Criston Cole signals for Aemond to help, he's getting ready to take off with Vhagar and they see Sunfire and Aegon fly above. Initially annoyed, Aemond decides he's gonna stay back. Why did Aemond, a skilled warrior, hold back when his brother could be in peril? One possible reason is a strategic delay. Aemond might have been assessing the situation, waiting for the opportune moment to strike, and jumping in too early with 2 dragons could have been inopportune for them. That could cause Rhaenys and Meleys to retreat, and their entire plan was for nothing. But there's more to this than mere strategy. We have to consider the personal dynamics between Aemond and Aegon. Their relationship is complicated, marked by a rivalry and perhaps resentment. Ever since he was born, he has been the subject of bullying and ridicule by Aegon. Aegon, being Viserys' firstborn son and potential heir to the Iron Throne, would never face repercussions for what he did to Aemond growing up. But what if Aemond was subconsciously hoping that Aegon would die? The episode before the Battle of Rook's Rest saw Aegon, even as they're older, making fun of Aemond in the brothel, embarrassing him. And because he's king, Aemond can't do anything about it. Or can he? If you think Aemond was trying to kill Aegon for the throne, let me know in the comment section below. But then there's more to that. There's Aemond's personality, his pride, his ambition. He's not just a warrior, he's also a strategist. His hesitation could reflect his calculated nature and waiting to maximize on his advantage. Rhaenys is skilled and has been in combat before. Fighting her along with Aegon, who's a complete idiot and doesn't have any experience, Aemond needed Aegon as a distraction. So far, all of Aemond's kills with Vhagar have been sneak attacks, so he needs the distraction. Even though he has the biggest dragon, it is still a smart strategy for him. Now let's move on to the heart of the battle. Aemond's actions are shocking. Not only does he attack Rhaenys, but he also attacks his king, his brother, Aegon Targaryen. But why would he do that? You saw the look of despair on Aegon's face and the look of joy and relief when he saw his brother. And it's in that moment Aemond struck. First, consider the chaos of battle. In the heat of the moment, friendly fire is not unheard of. But what if Aemond's actions really were intentional? This is the perfect cover. 3 dragons fighting, fire everywhere, At this point, no one could say for certain who burned Aegon. Matter of fact, now that Rhaenys and Rhaenys are dead, Aemond can blame her for burning Aegon. No one on the ground could see because the dragons were high, and that is the perfect cover. By attacking both Aegon and Rhaenys, Aemond could have been making a bold statement. He's showing his power and independence, signaling that he's not just Aegon's backup, but a contender in his own right. There's also a symbolic aspect. Targeting Aegon, even indirectly, could signal Aemond's willingness to change the established order. Was he trying to prove himself as the true heir? Aegon no longer has an heir. If Aegon dies, Aemond is the Prince Regent or flat out heir to the Iron Throne with the biggest dragon and the army behind him. He would be the most powerful Targaryen on the show. Aegon and Sunfire crash landed after being burned, and Aegon was still alive. And that's when we see Aemond potentially going to finish the job. If not for Criston Cole's intervention, the episode reaches a critical point when Criston Cole intervenes. That moment changes everything. Criston's timely arrival might have saved Aegon's life. But was Aemond really going to kill his brother, or was it just bad optics? Was Aemond testing the boundaries, seeing how far he could go without actually killing Aegon? Criston's intervention may have simply stopped Aemond from crossing that final line, but also his sword may have been drawn, making sure that the king himself is safe, even though he was the one that put Aegon in that predicament. Now, the big question really is, what if Criston Cole did not show up in time? Was Aemond going to kill Aegon? If Criston Cole hadn't shown up, let's explore some scenarios. Aemond, driven by ambition, saw the opportunity to eliminate a rival, and without Criston Cole's intervention, he may have done so. Aegon definitely would not have survived, especially since he was drunk driving a dragon. Another perspective is Aemond was making a calculated move, knowing that someone else may step in to go after Aegon. This would allow him to demonstrate his power without committing fratricide. Now imagine if he killed his brother. Fratricide, king slaying, all of that would be taboo, and passing on the Iron Throne to Aemond would not be something the kingdom would allow. Ultimately though, Aemond's ambitions remain ambiguous. It is years of bullying, but was it a power play or a moment of madness? Diving deeper into Aemond's psyche, was all the frustration, all the years of bullying finally coming out? Finally, his revenge was within his grasp, and all he had to do was get rid of Aegon. We saw Aemond think about this before in the first season. His brother teeters the line of abuse when it comes to Aemond. Aemond's actions at Rook's Rest are complex and multifaceted. His initial hesitation, the attack on both Aegon and Rhaenys, and Criston Cole's crucial intervention all paint a picture of a character driven by ambition and strategy. Whether Aemond intended to kill Aegon or was simply pushing the boundaries of his power remain a real mystery. But one thing is clear, Aemond Targaryen is a force to be reckoned with. But what do you think? Was Aemond trying to kill Aegon? Or was it all just part of a little brother acting out against his older brother? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into House of the Dragons. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll be exploring more House of the Dragon, more The Boys, and new shows on Netflix. But until then, see you next time, guys.